Hey, welcome to the channel. I'm Seth, and this is Breaking Bad Season 4, Episode 2, 38, Snub. Now, it has been 4 years since I've seen this show. 4. I was watching this show on the original channel back in 2017. Just watched the box cutter episode, holy shit, and then woke up to 20 plus copyright strikes for every single, most of the Breaking Bad episodes. And once you have 3 strikes, you can't, like at the time you couldn't, 3 strikes and you're out. So there wasn't even repeal or refute shit. It was just like, you got 3 strikes, bro, you're fucked. So, crossing fingers that doesn't happen again in 2022. I guess it's 5 years later now, jeez. I've watched at least a dozen other channels watch through Breaking Bad, and when they start the show, I'm like, oh, you have no idea, and then they get up to the point that I stopped watching, and it's like, I have no idea, I have no idea. I didn't continue watching the show. I stopped all the shows I was watching. This channel's up, I'm back at it, and we're gonna continue with Breaking Bad. So many mixed and weird feelings. Like when I originally watched the show, the cancer that Walt had, and it metastasized, and him going through treatment. Well, fast forward to a couple years ago, my mother had and died because of her lung cancer, and it did some of the same shit. So it's like, when I rewatched when I rewatched reactions via other people, it definitely struck me different, and I was a lot harsher, I think, on Skyler on my original watch. So if any of you have heard me dogging Skyler this whole time, I understand it's Walt's. Walt is the POV, he's our protagonist. He put her, to be fair, Walt puts her in these positions of being powerless, of not being in control, of not having respect, and she can't spill the beans because of what he's doing. So I understand that she's not necessarily been trying to foil him this whole time. She has been stuck in this hard place. So 2022 me acknowledges that. Last we saw, there are no thoughts on the back half of that one. I mean, I guess there are, but last we saw, Gus was not taking anyone's shit. Went downstairs, Walt was pleading, Jesse was silent, Mike was stoic. Gus opened up his buddy. I know there's Better Call Saul. I know there's that, I was gonna say Gran Torino, but that's not it. There's some standalone movie or something. I don't know the exact order of when it should be watched or anything. Some shit was spoiled to me on the old channel way back when. Rather, somebody blurted out some deaths, and I don't know if it was true, a troll, this season, next season. So, like, my contamination versus my memory versus what's in front of me, I'm trying to contend with reality to spit out. What? No more rambling, no more flashbacks, no more blogging about my life and how I got to this point. Let's just start this episode 38, Snub, which is a pistol, I do believe. Maybe it's what Jesse shot Gale with. Who knows? I don't know. But no more gushing, no more talking, no more rambling. Let's get started. Season 4, Episode 2, 38, Snub. Here we go. See what? What do we...
Assuming that's a deal breaker? Yes.
We're wearing a...
Deal breaker.
Oh, shit.
Let's go with...
Is this the right episode? What's going on here? Okay, it is.
If you can't get it done with 5, then you're into spray and pray, in which case I wouldn't count on another 6 closing the deal.
No shit.
Especially not one referred by the lawyer. But I do feel the urge to ask you.
Okay, Saul connected him. Okay.
Are we strictly talking defense here? If it's just personal protection, aside from a bucket of money,
You don't need
you'd save yourself a
hot guns.
potential felony 2-spot for carrying a weapon with a defaced serial number. Man steps to you bent on doing you bodily harm, you got every right to plant your feet and shoot to kill.
Oh, is it one of those
Moral right, and I do include myself within that class.
The thing about that stand your ground shit is, if no one else is around, he attacked me. Not I had beef with him, or he didn't like me, or I wanted to fuck his wife. He came at me, I think he was on drugs or something, and I shot him. That's a little too much empowerment. I don't know. I own guns. I shoot. I don't like Wild Westing, but if everyone else is crazy, it's like, what an intro. We've just been sitting here. Defense.
I'll take it.
Yep. Gilligan. Vince, yes! I remember I used to butcher the intro every time. Now, Walter. I was the XO on the Canterbury. Yeah, when Gus opened up the guy, Mike even lifted up his gun like he didn't understand what was going on too. That's wild. What is going on here? I got lights too, bitch. Let's go. Yo, I'm busy, bitch. White lights. Let's go.
Jesse! What's up, brother?
Oh, are they clean now? They were going through rehab and shit when he was still slinging the people.
Whoa! Bodacious subwoofers, yo!
What are we crushing up? Some Cristal? Wait, are we doing lines of coke, or did he crush up meth? I'm confused about what just happened here. You're the bad guy. They're not trying to be the bad guy. You're a blowfish. They don't want to be a blowfish! Leave it alone! Badger wood. That's a big pile.
Maybe just a little bump.
I want the best. I shouldn't say I want the best for people. I want people to want the best for themselves.
Left for dead, yo.
Oh.
Them bitches get all cranial when you cap them in the head. It's Booyah!
Oh, not Skinny Pete too.
They're not just zombies. They're
Nazi zombies.
Nazi zombies. Jesse, where do you come out on all this?
Jesse has no fucking clue.
Agree, totally.
Ha! Zumba. Roomba?
That just happened.
Robots are taking over, man. Skynet. Cyberdyne. The Omnics. The AI.
You know what this place needs?
Woman. Oh. I meant a womanly touch, not like bring over girls, but this works too. I'm worried for Jesse because I feel like he's trying to enjoy himself, but I don't think he is. If we don't stop dancing, the demons will get us. It's like, okay. One, two, three, four, five. He did. How we doing, Hank? I was watching L&M reactions recently to this show, and they adore Hank. And I'm excited now to be able to watch further and see how far their adoration goes, along with everyone else. Like through the years, I've been watching reactions of this of. That's what Ulrich hit Helge with over and over and over.
Encrusted with igneous biotite and mica schist. There's like some more detail because I can give it to you.
Is this him like trying to get a hobby or more interested in shit since he's not mobile?
Found in the central Cordillera of Erie and Jaya.
Ha! You do what you can with what you fucking got.
Well, hello?
You haven't even taken it to a range yet? You're just gonna put fucking bullets in it?
Well, it is a car wash, not a brothel. I mean, if we can't even say what it is, why are we buying it at all?
She's not wrong. You gotta have some protocol for conversation, though. Low quality, though. This has got to be an old GoPro or a cell phone. They didn't actually plop a film camera down on that. It's probably mounted to whatever they're actually pushing the camera around on, so it's not laying on top of it. I'm just rambling. I have no idea. Alright, ass cheeks.
I could so use a brain transplant right now.
Yes, Badger, you could.
Get everybody some breakfast, stock up on liquor while you're at it. Keep this party going. I mean it, yo.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Is that a cameo? Like, who was that? Who the fuck was that? I feel like that was somebody. That was a plant. For his protection. He's not gonna assassinate anyone right now. Maybe. No fucking way. Yeah. I don't have find anything in my pants. Gun.
6.
Gus's new assistant.
Where's Gus?
Why?
Because I would like to speak with him.
Use the phone, Walter.
I would like the chance to clear the air. What?
We see through your shit, dude.
Walter, you're never gonna see him again.
Dang, Gus is too good. Gus knows now that they know and everyone knows, so distance.
Just a little longer, okay, my sweetie?
I hope Mommy smoking cigarettes didn't do anything to you. Is she trying to generate figures or an idea of how to launder the money? Fake sales sheets to represent the money. My boy, struggling. There he goes. I mean, I don't know what was muscle damage, what was nerve damage, what was atrophy. I was going to say, it would have to be a big at-home nurse or assistant to help with a big guy. You can't have a 4'10" frail lady trying to hold handcuffs. Marie, you
Good man, Chuck.
little tag-along.
Honor, my friend.
I'm kidding. His outlook is completely shifted right now.
It's so great to see that. It's just, yeah.
Don't be weird, Marie.
You want to go full time? We've got a spare bedroom.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Anytime two people talk a little too long and the camera gets a little too close back and forth.
I was thinking about cooking tonight. So
Marie. Get out.
Is it that her energy and his energy doesn't click, or she's not good for him on the recovery, or...
Yeah.
Cops? Oh.
Brock, honey, wait in the car, okay? Let the grown-ups speak.
Grown up is more than just a number. I just
See what I've been calling.
want to throw that out there.
I get this in my mailbox.
Merry Christmas. It doesn't snow, so you could buy ice and shave it for everyone. You got money now. Yeah, Jesse's always been good with kids, always receptive with animals. If he doesn't wave to this kid, I think old Jesse might be gone. Okay, a little something. That's something. It still blows my mind that I'm watching the show. Oh, right, he knows where Gus lives, because he went over to dinner. You're fucking nuts, dude. The light was split on him between, like, the dark and the light. You know, Heisenberg, Walt, and it's like, what's gonna happen? Heisenberg is here right now. Careful, you don't get run over, dude. In the road way too long. Are you kidding me? I was standing in the middle of the road with the phone. What's up?
Go home, Walter.
Just do it. About face, dude.
How you doing?
Hey, you should move in here. Come in full-time delivery guy. We love you here. Love your smile.
Marie, is that my minerals?
yes, Hank.
How many boxes?
I don't know.
All of them.
3, 4.
Did you check them for damage?
They're rocks, Hank.
No, they're minerals. Jesus, Marie, I got some geodes coming that are very delicate, all right?
Yeah, fuck your eyebrows, guy.
My name is Skyler White.
Fuck you, eyebrows.
You want to buy my car wash?
I do. And I am prepared to talk numbers right now.
You are willing to get down on your hands and knees and scrub like a housemaid?
You take it.
$10 million.
Well, let's try 879,000.
Where do you come up with this number? Pull it from your behind?
On a typical day, you average 19 cars per hour. Extrapolating, I added the extra revenues for hand waxes and detailing, subtracted your overhead and salary, maintenance, operating fees.
I'm liking this Skyler.
Estimated value of $829,000. On top of which, I generously added an extra $50,000. Okay, Mr. Willenitz,
This is the price for Walter White. Oh, yes.
don't think I know who you are? I remember. Instead, he sends his woman.
Excuse me?
Hey, woman.
Wants to buy my car wash.
He's gonna be a tough nut to crack, but I think we'll make him an offer he can't refuse.
Recently lost a loved one in an aviation disaster.
Wow, Saul.
Have you suffered
Wow.
shock to this? But you deserve justice.
I'm gonna slow down that text. It's so fast!
But you deserve justice. So if you want to tip the scales.
Man of class, he does the floating pinky. That's good to put under the glass, too, when you've had too much to drink. Because then your glass is setting on something and not just in your hand. There's a little something, you can start to feel it wobble out and you can catch it. And you may be dead if he thinks you're out to...
Loyalty to my partner, and I harbor no ill will. Load off my mind. Makes a man wonder exactly where he stands.
Don't you try to show Mike in conflict. Don't you do it, Walt.
What's with the piece?
What piece?
Right nip inside your waistband. I noticed it the other day at the lab. You and I.
Work for a
We're
madman.
in the same boat. Drink your drink. Do yourself a favor and learn to take yes for an answer. Get me in a room with him.
No fucking way, dude.
You done?
Yeah, he's so afraid of Gus, he doesn't even want to move against him with Walt on his side. Get the fuck out. Woo! Get that shit out of your head, dude.
Thanks for the drink.
Steps over it.
Where you going?
Jesse, I've been awake for like 3 straight days. Turning into a...
Yeah, they came over clean, like on the path. Like, is that vomit all over his shirt and he rolled over some foil? Or is that just his shirt? Bag the trash. Wipe the floor. Spray some shit. Clean some more. That was really abrupt and jarring. But I guess that was the point. Alright, that was the second episode of Season 4, 38 Snub. There was a lot for me to take in there overall, just being back into the show. But it seems a short time has passed, maybe a couple weeks, and all the characters as far as, like, Walt, Skyler... Well, I mean, hold on, backpedal. I was gonna say that Jesse, Walt, and Mike are dealing with the, after effect of Box Cutter, but Marie and Hank are also struggling with his recovery and recuperation and her role in it, and she doesn't feel wanted or needed, and then Skyler was out at the car wash trying to negotiate with Eyebrows to get it from him. Despite her sales figures and estimates, property values, everything assessed, it's a personal dig for him because he's a petty little man. You can tell just by the way he's woman. Are you sure you're going to be able to scrub that? It's like, dude, how much physical labor are you doing sitting in your office bitching? Like, I know when he started the place, it was probably grueling. He did a lot of the work. But let's be real. If someone's buying a place to be the boss, and you're talking to them, oh, you're going to be able to do the job, that's not your problem, number one. 2, that's not what you do. And number 3, when it's not yours, it won't be your problem anymore. Was that number 1? Did I just do a cycle? But yeah, Walt going for the gun. He went up to Gus's house, like, what the? No! Why would you do? Why would you ever do that? Got the call, walk away, tried talking to Mike, get me in a room with him, Mike's not having it. I'm sure if we talked to Saul, Saul wouldn't be having it. My big takeaway, though, is, like, Jesse and Hank's recoveries of this, to me, were the most interesting. Like, Walt's lashing out, not lashing out, but he's preparing to kill Gus or secure his future because he doesn't know what happens later. Mike is being Mike. He just works for people, and he doesn't want to take sides on any of that shit. He's probably seen it before. Other people try it and it didn't work. Hank and his minerals, like, I can't tell if he has a genuine interest or if it's he's just being forced in that direction. Like, he wouldn't normally be reading up on geodes and minerals, or was he just browsing on Wikipedia and came across an article and, got interested and was like, oh, why not, It's YouTube. Act like y'all don't jump down rabbit holes of crazy shit. Jesse, though, like, the girl came by, he was buying her off, to go away. He's trying to throw money at problems, and but I get it. He's fearful for his life, probably trying to distract himself from the fact that he could die at any time. Maybe that's why the party, too, now that I think about it. Maybe he kept the party going because if it was a bunch of people there, no one would come to get him, no hitmen. So in the morning, everyone's trying to leave. It's like, no, stay, you want to stay. It's so, I said it before in the beginning, I said it during the episode. I'm going to say it now again. It's so weird to be watching the show again. Editing is going to be fun because I'm sure it's just going to be me talking for the whole time. But that's a problem for me in the future. But for now, this is going to do it. Thank you all so much for being here. It's good to be back in Breaking Bad. It's good to let my brain carry forward. And hopefully I don't wake up to 20 plus strikes again. If I do, I might not finish the show. So, Vince, Gilligan, you gotta pull something, okay? And I look forward to the next episode, which should only be in a few more days, since now that there's going to be less shows on the schedule for a little bit. Once, there's 4 shows that are concluding in the next week or two, so there should be more Breaking Bads, more Expanses, more of that in the rotation, so. Alright, I've got nothing else to say. I'm not going to butcher this outro anymore. Thank you all so much for being here, and I hope to see you again in another episode of Breaking Bad. Goodbye.